Welcome to another video, guys. Nice to have you here. So, a little bit of a catch up. We're a little bit delaying the videos now because we're enjoying our time, and today it's raining in Bali, so it's nice to kind of do a catch up video when and do some editing when it's quite bad weather outside. And to be honest, it's quite nice. We've had a really long sleep. But yeah, the video for this week, we're going to talk about a little bit our layover in Istanbul. So the whole point of these flights is like to kind of have some stops on the way, have a little bit of a holiday. And for example, like Istanbul, see a good friend of mine that I used to go to school with and have a lot of history with. Really good friend of mine, and I was happy to see him in Istanbul. And yeah, then we're having a bit of holiday and adaptation to the new time zone. Gives us a bit more time mentally to kind of adapt that we've left Finland. So a little bit more of a kind of like a step-by-step process to get to Australia.
It's a nice sunset. We're getting there, hold an hour.
This video I'll a little bit explain when we arrived to Istanbul. Now it's very nice airport. It's really nice. But yeah, it took a bit of time to get to the metro. But by the time we got there, so we walked there all the way to the metro. It's brand new train from the airport all the way down to not really the center, but close to the center. But the problem is that they've really got no one explaining to you. So I'll show a couple of clips when we arrived to the metro with Marika. Beautiful, lovely weather. But yeah, there's no one really explaining what type of ticket you need, what kind of value you should put on the ticket, and you have to buy a card. Then you have to there's security guards, but they're not really there to explain. So anyway, we got to the end of the line to then swap over to another metro to go down to meet up with my friend Arno. And yeah, it was strange. We went, with our kind of cards to, upload them onto the next metro to swipe them. And then this guy kind of came out of the blue, and he was kind of being helpful. Of course, straight away your guard's up, you're a bit suspicious, but you're trying to see well, what is he trying to hustle? What's he trying to get? Because then he basically explained to us how to get the card. He got the card for us to get on the metro, because it's a different card that you're supposed to use. But that card we could have bought at the metro station in the airport. But yeah, and it was a bit rushed. It felt pushed. There was people there, and it did feel a bit what's he trying to get out? Because all the systems that I was using, they looked official and looked like everybody else was using them. And then one guy kind of stopped him at the metro station and said, do you know this guy? And we were like, no, we don't. But he seems to be trying to help us. And he goes yeah, you're okay. You don't need help. And anyway, we got the tickets. We went through the metro, and then we saw this guy who stopped this supposed scammer from us. And he said yeah, they're here every day, these guys, and they're looking for tourists that come off this new train from the airport and that arrive at the other metro. And he said he wasn't really scamming you for for the train ticket. He was just two things he wanted. He would probably ask you for money after because he helped you, or number two, that he's looking at what you have as stuff and if there was anything to pickpocket. So there you go, a little bit of explanation of it. If you ever go to Istanbul, get the red ticket. Don't buy this blue one or blue greyish one that we did, and take that one to the metro. You can go at the airport. It's a really calm place. Yeah, there is people also queuing up to buy the tickets, but you've got a couple of machines there and you can do it at your own pace. But yeah, Istanbul was fantastic. Really nice to catch up with my my friend from you. It was really good to be there. It's great atmosphere, and you'll see we caught a couple of images of the scenery, and yeah, but it is expensive. It is expensive. The inflation there is crazy. So, you know, something that, you know, should cost maybe 10, 15 euros is more like 20, 25 euros. So yeah, it's really bad at the moment in Turkey in general, I guess. But I kind of guess it's probably where they are located and in the middle, and yeah, it's a bit of a interesting area. But yeah, it was nice to be there, and yeah, then we took our next flight to Phuket, and I forgot my AirPods at the gate. So that was interesting too. But then emailing them, and then they say they can't find it, even though I show them like 5 or 10 screenshots of it is at the airport, it's in this same spot. And if you find AirPods, they usually give off information nowadays on the iPhone to say that, oh, this person is the one you should contact if you find this. So we'll see what happens there if I ever get them back. But at least I had a OP insurance, and they got me some money back for that. So then I'll have to buy a new pair. So a little bit annoying that I didn't have my AirPods during this time here. But yeah, and by the way, using these mics now, sorry for the past 10 days. The video clips that we'll show won't have these mics, but now that I've spent time a little bit on setting them up, hopefully now we'll have better quality audio in the videos ahead. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy a couple of clips from our layover in Istanbul, and we'll be coming back to you with more videos as soon as possible. Bye.
Where else to eat baklava?